three drunk men stumbled into a taxi. Late one night, they were laughing, arguing, and barely able to stand straight. The taxi driver took one look at them and immediately knew they were completely drunk. He thought to himself, this is going to be an easy ride. He started the engine, drove forward a few meters, then quietly turned the engine off. He turned around and said with a serious face, "All right, gentlemen, we've reached your destination." The first drunk man slowly pulled out his wallet, paid the full fare, and stumbled out of the taxi. The second man opened the door, looked at the driver, and said, "Thank you, sir. Excellent driving." Then he got out and walked away. The third drunk man stayed in the back seat. He stared at the driver for a few seconds. Then suddenly, slap, he smacked the driver across the face. The driver was completely shocked. "Ouch! What was that for?" The driver immediately thought, "Oh no, he figured out I didn't actually drive anywhere." But the third drunk man looked extremely serious and said, "That's for driving so fast." The driver blinked. "What?" The drunk man shook his head angrily. "You need to control your speed next time." The driver stared at him in disbelief. "Why?" The drunk man pointed toward the front windshield and shouted, "You almost killed us." The driver looked at the road. They hadn't even moved. Then the drunk man opened the door, stumbled out, and yelled, "And slow down the corners." The driver sat there in silence. Then he looked at the engine and whispered, "Thank goodness he didn't notice I never even left the driveway." He started laughing. Then he realized something. He still had to drive these three men home, and suddenly he wished he'd just let them walk.